Preparing your WordPress installation. When you understand how the Widget Importer and Exporter plugin works, you can use it when you change the theme of an existing site. But to start with, we will use a brand new test website. I use Bitnami or XAMPP localhost web servers. Remember, you are practicing and learning. Do not practice on a real website. Use a practice site. Things you need to do before you run the Widget Importer and Exporter plugin. You will need a brand new WordPress website with no posts and no pages. So I've got no posts. In this site, no posts. I've got no pages. And you don't want any widgets in the widget areas. So this site has got no widgets in the widget areas. The WordPress Importer plugin and the Widget Importer and Exporter plugin must be installed and activated. These plugins have similar names, but they are two completely different plugins. Install the Genesis eNews Extended plugin and the Simple Social Icons plugin on all of your test sites. Most StudioPress themes use these two plugins. Some themes need additional plugins. Check my webpage called List of Plugins Used in StudioPress Themes to see exactly which plugins your chosen theme needs. We're almost ready to start, but first make sure your chosen theme is activated. In this video I'm going to use the Genesis sample theme, and it's installed and activated. You've got to install the Genesis as well, so install Genesis and then install and activate the theme you're going to use. And in this case I'm using the Genesis sample theme. You might be using a completely different theme. Make sure you have downloaded the zip file containing my Widget Importer and Exporter files. Now these are all specific to one particular theme, so you'll have to look for your theme in this list and then drag that particular one, whichever one you're using. We're using the Genesis sample theme, so we're using the Genesis sample theme, so I'll drag that particular one onto my desktop. So now on my desktop I've got the WIE widget file that I need, and I'm going to open up the Genesis theme, the StudioPress theme that I want to use, and I want to find an XML document in there. So have a look. This is the Genesis sample theme I'm using. So I open up the zip file, have a look inside. There's an XML folder, and there's the sample XML document, which is what I want. So I'm going to drag that onto my desktop. And now I've got both of the files I need. I've got the WIE widget file, and I've got the XML content file. This XML file has all the dummy content from the StudioPress site. And don't forget, you need the right file for the right theme. So when you've downloaded the zip file I've made for you of the WIE Widget Importer and Exporter files, have a look through and make sure you get the right one for your theme. You now have the two files that you need on your desktop where you can easily find them. You should have one XML file and one WIE file. If you've followed along with this video and got everything ready, you can move on to import the content and widgets into your website. We'll do that in the next video.